Yes, Prabhu, thank you. So, yeah, Lotus feet of Lord Hari, we always hear about this, but we don't know much about the touchstone of the lotus feet of Lord Hari. Who is present in the Harinam? So as we're talking about the lotus feet of Lord Hari, we're actually talking about Harinam Prabhu, the lotus feet of the Harinam. And what can Harinam do to us? What changes can it bring in us, in our lives, in our consciousness? What wonderful changes it can bring, how powerful it is. So that we want to know. Okay, that would be the topic. We can start it today and we can continue that from today on for however long it takes. So, yeah. Namo Krishna Padaya Krishna Krishna Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachayani Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasya. Lotus feet of Lord Hari, lotus feet of Harinam. The symbols that are present here and we are going to discuss, they actually depict the qualities of Harinam or Lord Hari and the influence of those qualities on all the jivas, us, as we chant Harinam, as we worship Lord Hari. So we'll go after these symbols one after the other. I'll let you read. Please take turns. You can scroll up, Mataji. Yeah, one after the other. Please read. You may read it slowly. Yeah. First one, please go ahead.
Half moon, Ardha Chandra. This mark symbolizes how lotus feet truly provide the desired objectives of the devotees. It signifies that even devatas like Lord Shiva, whose symbol is half moon, have decorated their own heads with the soles of the feet. It also shows that devotees who likewise decorate their own head with the feet can become exalted like Lord Shiva. Just as the moon showers nectar with its cooling rays, similarly the lotus feet shower nectar upon the devotees, extinguishing the threefold material miseries. So that the minds of the devotees may reside at the feet, they bear the symbol of the moon, which is the devata or presiding deity of the mind, upon the feet. Just as the moon is one, yet it destroys the darkness seen by many people simultaneously. Similarly, the Lord is one, and yet by his cleverness, can deliver many souls at the same time. The half moon also indicates that since Lord's toenails appear like 10 splendorously full moons, the real moon has shriveled up in shame and appears in half form. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so if we contemplate on this, Ardha Chandra, how is this relevant to us? How is this mudra in the Padambuja of Lord Hari in Harinama relevant to us in our lives? And again, the deity form of Lord Krishna is not very much accessible to us because to do the archana of the Vigraha, it requires certain qualifications and conditions, cleanliness, Brahmana qualities, Brahmana initiations, all that. Only then we can approach and do the Vigraha Seva. But the same deity that is standing on the altar is so very mercifully present in the holy name. So, in the deity of the holy name, in the lotus feet of Harinam, there is half moon. And what is that half moon doing to us when we are chanting? Please think. Please share your reflections. It's already given. What is it doing to us? But by giving a minute or two, we will know what is happening to us, what is Harinam giving us when we are chanting. And that's why these few seconds to think and to say it out. Each one of you, please say it out. What effect are we feeling?
Material miseries are getting extinguished.
Extinguished. Good. Thank you. Any elaboration on that? What are those material miseries?
The three tapas, I think, Mataji.
Right.
Adidevika, Adibhautika, Adhyatmika.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Of the body.
Modes, pushing and pulling of the modes.
Yes.
Dryness.
Yes. Right. So, and all the qualities that we have discussed, right, in the Japa workshop, the qualities of the modes of ignorance, the passion, and the goodness also, because we don't want to get stuck in the goodness only. We don't want to go beyond that. So, all the pain, to put it short, all the pain that we are experiencing within because of these modes, the tapa is slowly extinguished by the Harinam that we are chanting. So this is scripturally endorsed that if we are feeling that the material modes are being extinguished, it is because of the Harinam. And the depiction is half moon present in the lotus feet of Harinam Prabhu. Right? So it's not because we are chanting so very well, and that's why our chanting is bringing relief to us. It's not like that. It's because we are chanting, and we are chanting in the sense, we are engaged in the chanting, and Harinam Prabhu, through the effect of half moon, is bringing relief to us. And we will do one more, and then we will pause here. Somebody please go ahead, the next one.
Picture, Kalasa. This mark shows that lotus feet hold the golden pitcher full of purely nectarian ambrosia to be freely consumed by the surrendered souls. Indeed, they will never be bereft of nectar, for this pitcher always remains full. This mark also indicates that the feet can pour out nectar that extinguishes the blazing threefold miseries of the separated devotees. The full pitcher is a symbol to show that no inauspiciousness can come near their devotees. Rather, the feet bring ripples of happiness emanating from divine auspiciousness.
Yes. Thank you. Anybody, a reflection on this kalasha? What is it giving? What is there in the kalasha?
Nectar.
What is that nectar? Yeah.
Happiness. Happiness.
That's a good answer. But we'll see what actually that nectar is. So the picture, kalasha. Let's use that word, kalasha. Kalasha is such an auspicious shabda, like this water pitcher. So kalasha has amrita, and this amrita that the Harinam has when we are chanting. And please note, the Harinam that we are chanting is not Taraka Brahma Namam. It does not simply give us liberation. the Harinam we are chanting is given by Gauranga, which is Premanamam. And now please tell me, what is there in that kalasha? What is that nectar?
Love of Godhead.
Prem.
So is it just happiness? Happiness is just what? Happiness is one of, qualities of mode of goodness belongs to this world, not the transcendental world. Right? So beyond happiness. So that nectar is love of Godhead. What does that mean? Love of Godhead, Krishna Prema. So what is Krishna Prema? Loving devotional service. Preeti Seva. Prabhupada has always translated Krishna Prema as loving devotional service. One who has prema for the object would not sit quietly. They are filled with so much of prema that they want to do something for the Preeti Vishaya. That's why the qualities of one of the qualities of pure devotee is they are always doing some service to Krishna 24/7. They cannot remain idle. So that's why Krishna Prema is loving devotional service. So that nectar is loving devotional service. That is what Harinam is engaging us in. Initially, we don't feel any love there. We don't feel like it is a service at all. But that is all because of the influence of modes. And that is why it is called Nama Bhasa. When the Harinam is going on under the influence of modes, it is called Nama Bhasa. Because we don't feel anything. It looks like chanting, but not exactly chanting. But as we continue to chant, being cognizant of Lord Krishna in the holy name, all these modes will be washed away. We will see the other symbols coming in, we will continue it on Thursday. You will see how the modes will be washed away. And that's how the stage, the Harinam, which is in the stage of Nama Bhasa, or that chanting which is influenced by modes, is slowly cleared off the modes. It's a phase, it's a stage. And as all the modes are cleared off, a devotee would come to, from the stage of being sad, passionate, pushy, to slowly being peaceful, accepting the situation, and then still moving on with persistence and faith. Those are qualities of goodness. So like that, all these changes would come in the devotee over a period of time. And that's what it means, Nama Bhasa. Clearing phase. Because we are doing the Harinam, our consciousness is clearing of these modes, and slowly it will enter into Shuddha Nama, a clear Nama, where there is no ignorance and passion. And it is beyond goodness, because we are not just attached to happiness, but we are receiving this Amrita from the Kalasha, which is loving devotional service. That's what Harinam is trying to give us, pull us out of the modes and engage us in loving devotional service. Yeah, we'll pause here. And as usual, maybe 1 minute to hear 1 or 2 words from you, and then we can pause. Thank you all so much for your association. 1 or 2 words before we close.
Thank you, Mataji, for taking this topic actually. Yeah. In reading it even multiple times, could not understand what does Kalasha means, what does other symbols means. And thank you for now you took this topic to explain so we can meditate on it.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
Yes.
This topic came to us. I did not take it like this morning. As I was just hearing to Maharaj audio, this topic just came to us when I posted in the WhatsApp group there, and it is so much relevant to Harinam. And one thing I want to, on the same note, in the waves of Sharanagati, please tell, where does this half moon, Ardha Chandra, and the Kalasha fit in?
In what, Mataji?
See, Ardha Chandra is extinguishing the miseries, right? So when the miseries are being extinguished by the Harinam, what is the feeling that we get from within?
Liberation.
Yeah, and then being grateful, thankful.
Dainya.
Yes, Prabhu?
Dainya.
Yeah, Praveen, Prabhu. Looks like you are on a project, Dainya project, since the Japa workshop. Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Dainya. I am in this world of miseries, and you have come and you are in the holy name, not even deity there sitting in the temple, but here in the holy name, to be accessible to me at any time, just to come and extinguish the miseries. How merciful are you, Dainya? Gratefulness. Yeah, that's one thing that is invoked because of that. And nectar, ambrosia. What wave of Sharanagati is invoked? It can be anything. It doesn't have to be just one thing for all. For you, what kind of feeling is coming up when holy name is not only just taking you out of the modes, but also engaging you in loving devotional service?
Anukulasya. No. What is that? Anukulasya sankalpam, Mataji. Doing everything which is favorable.
How does it relate, Mataji?
You want to do what is pleasing to Krishna.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. You got it. Yes. Anukulyasya sankalpa. You are engaged in such loving devotional service, Krishna? Yes. I want to do only that pleases you. Anukulyasya sankalpa. Yes. Very good. And also gratitude also can come simultaneously, right? Not just liberating me from the modes, but you are taking me to the realm of Raja. That's the modes. Yeah. So gratefulness also. Yeah. Anukulasya, gratefulness, etc. Yes. Thank you. And I know somebody else was going to say something. After that, we can close. Who was that? Is that Nitai Gunamani Prabhu? You were going to say something?
I was going to say, kind of echo what Jyotsna said, reading it, what you had sent, Mataji, but adding what they really mean from this perspective was very helpful. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It helps to understand what all of that means.
Right. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Now we can truly look at the lotus feet when we take the darshan, and we can truly serve the Harinam when we are trying to chant. And we know who is responsible if some auspiciousness is coming into our life. The lotus feet of the Harinam. All right. Thank you all so much. Don't want to go too beyond. We can pause here. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you all so much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Haricharana Ravindam ki jaya. Srila Prabhupada ki jaya. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki jaya. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.